I just look up to the sky when I'm fiending. She just an angel with eyes of a demon. She icicle nitrogen type to be screaming. When no one around, she gon' write for me scheming. Even if seeming I dream to be born.
It's been a while again since I made a video. Been a lot of stuff going on, car wise, stuff like that. But I got some news for the channel. I decided to step away from the Honda related content. I feel almost like there's way too much Honda content on YouTube at this point to compete. Some of the bigger channels have, in my opinion, depreciated the Honda build for guys like me who aren't, you know, rich and don't have a shot at building 1,000 horsepower all-wheel drive, you know, monster turbo, whatever, you know. So I decided to step away from that. I decided to go in a whole nother direction. I ended up getting something that I've had my eye on since I was a kid, which I'm pretty happy about. The EK, on the other hand, that car, I finished it. I got it running right, base map, put in the radiator, the whole nine. That car was finished. I'll put a video in right here. You can see where I was tuning the two-step. Plug wires are acting up, so they're gonna need to be replaced. But we got hot heat. Both rad hoses. I'm guessing the thermostat opened up, so yep. Fan's working. Staying around 169, 170-ish. Heat's hot as hell. Got launch control set up. Nice little pop. When I first fired it up, it was misfiring real heavy, and then it cleared itself up after a little bit. I don't know if it's got to be something in the tune. This car needs a tune. There's really no way around it. But we got hot heat, Honda, coolant temp staying good. Everything looking good so far. I'll let it run a little bit longer just to be sure that it's not going to get real hot or nothing, because if it's going to get hot, it's going to get hot sitting here. So, okay, so we'll check it out then. That, I did get a chance to take the Civic up and down the road. Wasn't impressed. I mean, I guess after all the time and all the money and work that I put into that car, I just wasn't really impressed. And after building Hondas for so many years and doing the same thing over and over, getting a Honda that's, you know, beat, putting money into it, getting it running, getting it, you know, boosted, you know, it's just, I don't know, it's just, I've just kind of been feeling unfulfilled. So I picked up this 84 Cutlass. It's a Cutlass Supreme Brome. It looks like shit right now. The previous owner decided to remove the soft top, which the soft top moisture gets stuck in there and it starts to rust. That's all just surface rust, so it's not a problem. I just got to clean that up, clean the roof up and everything. Needs a new hood. The fender's got some dents in it and such. Interior's all here. It's a little dirty. I got tools and stuff all in it, but it's full interior. I put some gauges down there that I had. He had a big tack over here, and like these little gauges were underneath there. It just looked weird, so I did all that. Right now, as the car sits, it has a 403 small block from an older Cutlass. Like I said, it needs a new hood. And get the tools off. like I was saying, it has a 403 from an older Cutlass. It's a 403 small block. It's got an Edelbrock manifold, Edelbrock 4-barrel carb, and it runs great. When I first got it, it didn't run good. This fuel line had a nasty crack in it, which was basically just sucking air into the carburetor, so we replaced that. This alternator belt's still pretty loose, so it squeals. What else? The ground wire was like thinner than this, so I put a new ground wire on there, and that helped a lot. But it's got a turbo 400 trans, which is good. That's exactly what you would want, so that's nice. Let's see. It is pretty loud. It's got a 3-inch. It's got a set of shorty headers, or no, long. I don't know if they're mids or whatever. But it's got the header on each side, and then a 3-inch collector, and it's basically just 3-inch straight pipe back to about where I'm sitting. So it's pretty loud. But we'll give it a fire up real quick so you can hear it. See if you can get a you guys can see we got oil pressure, temperature. It's a little loud. I did buy this little hub adapter to run a 5-bolt hub or a 6-bolt. It has both for a 6 and a 5-bolt to run this steering wheel. The steering wheel is on here. It was a deep dish, and it just felt like it was like right in your face. Really loud. But let's turn this thing. Let's turn it off now. It's got roll-up windows, power door locks don't work, but I can push it down and lock it, and then open it with a key. But I mean, it's a little rough around the edges, but it's something I've wanted for so long, and I finally got my hands on one. I probably could have got one, in a better shape, but you know, I didn't want something that was perfect. I wanted something that was rough that I could make my own, turn into something of my own. So the plans for this thing is we're gonna twin turbo it, and we're gonna make some power. We're gonna probably go with a small block 350. I'm gonna pull the 403 out, and I'm gonna post it up for somebody who wants, you know, their old Oldsmobile to have the original motor, what have you, whatever. Because you know, the muscle guys, you know, these American car guys are into that, having the original motor. Well, not the original motor, but you know, the motor that came in the car, they want in there. So I'll post that up for sale. I'll keep the turbo 400 trans, and we're gonna go small block Chevy, and we're gonna twin turbo it. We're gonna be making our own kit. We're not gonna buy nothing. We're gonna run probably GT30, 2 GT30s maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. But everything is going to be custom done. So stay tuned for that. I apologize for y'all that are here for the Honda content, but I'm just kind of bored with it, man. It's like the same thing. It's so repetitive, and I just need a breath of fresh air. I need to step away for, you know, a while, you know, and finally get dip my feet into something that I love doing to begin with. I started off with the American cars. My first car was an '84 Camaro. My dad was always a muscle guy. He had a '65 Chevelle, as well as some of my family members are all still into the muscle cars. So I mean, we're still gonna have content, and I'm gonna get the best content out that I can. But it's just not gonna be Honda related. So if you're still down to support the channel, throw it down in the comments, say what's up, hit that like button. And stay tuned for the Cutlass. We're going to have some fun with it, to say the least. We're going to have a lot of fun with it, because there's so many, you know, so much stuff we can do this car that's, you know, different from like Honda related, you know what I mean? We got plans. So I'll give you one more look at it real quick. It does not have a front end on it. I have the bumper sitting right here. Tomorrow I'm actually going to driving to Philly to pick up the nose piece with the headlights and everything, you know what I mean? So I'll probably bring you guys along tomorrow to pick up that nose piece. Try to show you more aspects of building this car than I usually do with most, because I feel like some of you guys might be interested in how a car like this is put together and all that. So stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. Peace.